welcome to WRPB and WRPB Studios. So this interview is one of those rare ones where if anything serious comes out of it, I'd be amazed. The only serious thing that'll come out of this is at the end, I'm going to make this young lady play piano and sing for you guys. Okay, so with me is Niki Marie and Maria. Mm-hmm. Niki Maria. And the interesting thing is that you guys know I love music, and I kind of connected with her, and I suckered her into coming here and playing a song for me. Thank God she didn't write it about me, but that's a whole nother thing. All right, so Niki, why music? Why piano?
Okay, let's see.
Let's see if you do without cursing.
I'm kidding. I have a sailor's mouth, FYI, and if you're watching. So music, I think I've always had a passion for music. Like, music was just life for me growing up. It was kind of like my exit from reality. It was, yeah, that sounds a little wacky, but anyway.
No, I get it.
But yeah, it was my escape. It was my, like, okay, I live in a house with 6 people. It's my parents, my 4 brothers and sister. And I'm just like, I needed my escape. This was my escape. So music, Celine Dion was my hero, by the way. Celine Dion. I was obsessed with her music. I listened to it for years, and I just decided one day, you know what, let's try singing, and I did.
How old were you?
I think I was singing from the time I was born, really. No, but I don't really know exactly how old I was when it started. Probably like 3, 4.
Okay, and piano? How old were you when you started playing piano?
Taking formal lessons,
Yeah.
I was about 5.
Okay, did your parents push you into taking them, or did you want to take them?
No, I don't know. There's a part of me that wonders if my parents just wanted to keep me really busy because I was always moving, or if they, it was something I was passionate about. I don't remember, but I know that I loved it. Like, when I started playing, it just felt like it was an extension of who I am.
For me, I love to sing, but I would clear out a room if I sung. And I can't play any instrument, but if I had to play one, it would be piano. Mm-hmm. I think the piano is the most amazing instrument. Mm-hmm. Whether it's the hardest to play or not, I don't know. But I believe if you can play piano, you can almost play anything or learn to play anything. But I think piano has amazing sound. Mm-hmm. And I think nowadays with electronics, you could make all kinds of sounds.
Yes.
Okay. And I talk about singing. If I sung here, they could make me sound good, because we have technology to change my voice and make me sound good.
Is it that bad?
You know what? I don't know.
Evidence here. Come on.
No. Get over yourself, girl. Okay, just so you know, I sing and my ears hear great sound. But I know from other people who sing, don't sing. All right, so you're like 3, 4, 5 years old, and you're starting to play the piano, and you're starting to sing. Mm-hmm. When was it the first time that you played in front of people, almost like an audience type scenario or a show type of scenario?
Okay, so are you ready for this one?
Yes.
I also, that was a convincing yes. I played the clarinet and I played the bassoon. And so my first performance was with my clarinet when I won the International Award for Music.
Oh, wow.
Playing the clarinet. And then when I moved to Florida, my band instructor was like, we would like you to play the bassoon. So I did a competition with the bassoon and won that too. I play that. Yes, I actually did that. That was a thing. And then singing, let's see. I've sang in front of people so many times. I honestly don't even remember where it started. But
okay, so if you get in front of a group of people and you're going to sing, I'm going to see if I word this right. Do you get those butterflies? Are you nervous when you start?
Sometimes. Actually, most of the time. Yeah, probably. Yeah, most of the time.
But once you start, does it go away and you just get into the music?
I think it's when I hit that note that that note that's like that's the defining note, like, you're in the song at that point.
Yeah, that's when everybody leaves the room when I sing.
I really need to see this in action. Anyway, that note, that there's like this note that I don't even know which note it is. I can't even really describe it, but there's a note that once I hit it, I know that I'm safe. I can keep moving forward. I know that, like, my energy is calm and relaxed. I know where I am. I'm centered. But before that note, it's a full-blown train wreck. It is a holy crap, this is happening moment.
Okay, so Now, add to that you play the piano and that you sing.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to be the triple threat, and now you write.
Yes, I write.
Okay, so
And make beats.
do you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so many, many moons ago, I had a young lady on
Many
who was a singer, songwriter, and she was, I think when she came on, she was 14. And
Oh, wow, yeah.
And I asked her, where do you get your inspiration from? And she told me, from life experiences. And I'm thinking, you're 14 years old, and you have those kind of life experiences. As she grew up, she had a song called Butterfly.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really interesting because I get it. Because she wrote that song because she was bullied.
Mm-hmm.
And she talks about how she turns into a butterfly, okay, after she realizes that she was bullied and she's better than that. But, considering I was considerably older than her, I was amazed that those were the experiences that they had. Now, you're going to sing a song today that you wrote because of a life experience that you had. And, here's the thing. I, personally, the sadder the song,
Mm-hmm.
the more I like it.
Yeah.
So when Christmas comes, I'm listening for the sad songs. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Not
like
the Mariah Carey one?
No,
Oh,
I like
God,
the
that's
sad
like
one.
my favorite.
The one that guy's on the road and he hopes to make it home by Christmas and all that. Even
Chestnuts roasting on an
no, even
open
Grandma got run
fire.
over by a reindeer.
You are wow.
Okay.
Depression City over here.
And it's funny because I like the love songs.
Mm.
That's me. I'm like, that's just because those things reach me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was never into. It's funny how you grow because I was never into like Chicago, the Doobie Brothers. Then, and then all of a sudden I grew into them.
I think that happened to me
Okay.
quite a bit too.
And then Joe Cocker he was out there, but I love Joe Cocker's music.
I have not heard that name before.
Really? Oh, but you would have heard his songs because You Can Leave Your Hat On, Darling Be Home, Delta. But those are songs that kind of reach me because they talk about. There's a song called The Jealous Kind, and he talks about that, and he talks about Darling Be Home Soon, and how his life is half over, and those things just for some reason they reach to me.
Yeah.
Okay, and I guess music is the international language.
It's an emotional outlet.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what it is for me, because like when I write my songs, I write them from something that's happened, and it's kind of like my way of like pushing it behind me, like saying, okay, we've been here, we've done this, we're good now, like we're moving forward, and this is the pace we're going to move forward at, like this is where we're going next. So it kind of is that leaving baggage behind kind of thing.
When we set this up, when you came in and you did sound check and you played the song, I was like, oh, I hope this song's not written about me. Okay.
I can tell you, I mean, if you're interested, I wrote this. I was in this is like a relatable song for a lot of people, and I get that, and it's something that I hear quite a bit. But I was in a relationship with a really good guy. He had 2 kids. He was just an awesome man, and I was still in self-sabotage mode in my life. Yeah, I know a lot of people can really say that. I'm over here with my hands up like a million times. But yeah, I was in like this still in this point of my life where I was still in self-sabotage mode, and I let that go, but I didn't realize I was doing it, and so I got angry, and so my perspective on it was not healthy. And so when I wrote this song, I was not in a healthy place where I realized that like I made my mistakes too.
We all do.
Like this relationship didn't just like out of thin air end because of whatever reason. So I definitely tried to bargain and cry and like beg and whatever to myself, like just make up, just get over it. And I realized like how this is like a thing that happens with a lot of other people. I wasn't the only one who was experiencing these feelings, and these feelings were really deep inside of me, and they were really making it hard for me to move forward. And I went to Thailand right afterward. So it was really tough for me to process all of that.
But it's cool that you process it through your music too.
Yeah.
Some of us can't do that. Okay? I write.
Mm-hmm.
I used to write. And I used to write poetry.
Mm-hmm.
And I was talking to a young lady, and you guys know me for a long time, and I surely am not the tallest in the bunch. And we hadn't met, and she asked how tall I was, and I told her, and then she wouldn't talk to me anymore. Okay?
Wow.
And so with that, I wrote a poem about my experience. I guess it could have been a song. Okay? So I guess those things come out in creative people. Not that I'm creative, but
That is creative.
okay. And I thought it was kind of cool. I have an edgy side, so I wrote a couple of edgy poems, and they're probably some of my best works, I think. And then I guess you go through a period in your life where, for me, it was like, I'm just not inspired. I've done I used to see 70 plays and shows a year. Okay? I don't go anymore
Yeah.
because I'm burnt out. It doesn't inspire me anymore. We were talking, for me, sit me by the water, music playing, and food in front of my face. I'm good to go.
And don't forget the pina colada.
I don't drink, but the virgin pina colada.
Just a virgin one, okay? We were just talking about this, by the way.
Yeah,
FYI.
But so I get it, but I think that's so cool that I guess, for lack of a better word, it's almost like a release for you when you sing that song. Okay, and you're right. Experiences that happen usually are not caused by one person.
No.
Okay, except for my opinion, except for a thing called sexual abuse of children. That is usually never on the side of the child. Okay? I don't think that we as kids, because I'm a survivor, had any clue. Okay? We just didn't have any clue. And the numbers are horrific. I think it might be raining.
I was just going to say, welcome to Florida, where it is now raining.
Okay, so as we get to the top of this time, tell me, where do you play?
In my home.
Okay.
And I just did my first recording in studio with Studio 88 in Stewart with Mike and Swisher over there.
Okay.
So I'm excited because that's kind of like where these songs are going to be, really kind of imagined into their full life.
Right. Now,
Does that make sense?
Besides being a triple threat, you're also in school.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what music is getting me through. So I'm in school for neuropsychological research.
Okay.
I want to fix people's brains.
Good luck.
Good
luck.
I think that I love the brain. Since I was 11 years old, I've wanted to be something in the brain field. So this was like my perfect place to go because psychology has always been a huge interest. I lived with PTSD for a long time, and I really wanted to see how these different systems could actually like work for us rather than against us, and just how limited we are in actually changing people's brain patterns and thought processes, because we really can't. Like, that's all on us to do it ourselves. So when I was listening to you, earlier when we were talking and having that kind of like conversation together, I realized that like it's even more valid now.
Okay, today, if you want to get someone's brains in Washington, you have to become a proctologist and start from the proctology end, which is the rear end, and work your way up. Because up there, we have a government full of a-holes. Okay.
We've got a lot of a-holes in the world, guys. Did you hear that?
So, what is your ultimate goal when it comes to music?
So music is a hobby, and it's a great outlet. Like you said, creativity is an outlet, and for me, that's my outlet. So music is my bridge over getting my degree, basically.
Very cool. All right, how do people reach you? You have a website?
Yep, www.nikimaria.com.
Yes.
With 1K.
Yes, 1K. She didn't want you to have to lose too much ink, so she only did the 1K thing. With that,
Yes.
I want to thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
But I'm not going to let you leave until you play a song for us.
Okay.
So what song are you going to play?
Excuse me.
Okay, and it goes
No,
back.
don't make fun of that.
And it goes back to the experience we spoke about on the air here, right?
Yes. It goes back to my experience.
Listen to the words, and maybe you can kind of get some insight on what she went through and see how it relates to what you go through. Because there's really always a connection between people of some sort. And sometimes it's not a great connection, but like for me, being a survivor of sexual abuse as a kid, I connect with that energy from other people because that's my life and I know it, and I'm there to let others know that it doesn't define who you are. But I think it's really good that you wrote a song about something that you went through so that people can learn from that. With that, we're going to be right back. Nikki's going to play a song for us.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
My mouth is dry, I cannot speak. I heard what you said, but it's a hurting me. This is the end, I saw it right away. I know if I ask, it won't make you stay. Excuse me if I cry for a moment. Love is not a simple thing you let go of. Excuse me if I beg for a second or two. I held on 'cause I loved you. My heart is hurting still. It will heal though. My mind starts racing when I think of you. 'Cause even when you put me last, I wanted you anyway. When I asked for more, you chose not to stay. Excuse me if I brag for a moment. Love is not a simple thing you let go of. Excuse me if I beg for a second or two. I held on 'cause I loved you. Deep inside, I know that you're not right. I know you're not the one for me. Excuse me if I cry for a moment. Love is not a simple thing you let go of. Excuse me if I beg for a second or two. I held on 'cause I loved you. Excuse me if I cry for a moment. Love is not a simple thing to let go of. Excuse me if I beg for a second or two. I held on 'cause I